Good morning, children. Today in the computer science, we are going to see lesson number 6, presentation software. Okay, children, all of you take your computer textbook. Yes, page number 66, children, all of you take now. Okay, so the teacher is teaching in a class and she is using the presentation with the images, videos of the water plants. Can you see the board teacher? Behind the teacher there is a water animals are presented in the board, and then this is the presentation she is showing in the smart board. Okay, and this displaying presentation on the smart board, and the students enjoy watching the presentation on the smart board. A presentation is a method of displaying information with the help of pictures, maps, charts, audios, videos and text. A presentation helps the students to easily understand the lesson. To make such presentation, you need a presentation software in your computer that we call as Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, now we'll move on to the next page number, starting Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. It's a package used to create a presentation on the computer. A student can use a presentation to make the projects more interestingly. A salesperson can use a presentation to talk about his products. Can you see the picture? The students use the presentation to make the project work, and it looks very attractive also. Second is a salesperson is using a presentation to talk about its products. A teacher can use a presentation to teach in our class. Can you see the third picture? Yes, children, teacher is teaching there with the help of smart board. Anaya works on an office and she can use the presentation to talk about her work. So a company called Forethought developed PowerPoint in 1984. Forethought was later bought up by another company that we call as Microsoft. So can we move on to next page, children? Here, click how to go. Follow the steps of my Microsoft PowerPoint. Click on the start button, click all programs, click on Microsoft Office, click on Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. The Microsoft PowerPoint window appears. So all programs, can you see the second picture, Microsoft Office, and the third picture it shows Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. Three pictures are there. Now components. What are the components inside in the Microsoft PowerPoint? They are the title bar, ribbon, file tab, slide plan, slide tab, outline tab and status bar. The first picture is file tab, second picture is ribbon. It is labeled, see there, down the picture. Slides tab, outline tab, side pan in the middle, status bar on the down. On the top of this is the name it as a title bar. Okay, where is the title bar located? Located at the top of the Microsoft PowerPoint. It displays the name of the presentation, the name of the program. So the PowerPoint, it displays the name of the program, what you are going to write, and the name of the file. So the quick access toolbar present on the left side of the title bar. It contains icons of frequently used commands such as save, undo and redo. So the quick access, see the quick access labeled there in the left side. Can you see there? Yes. Now ribbon. A ribbon lies below the title bar. It contains many tabs, each of which contains commands arranged in groups. You can click on the tab or review its commands. So selected tabs and the tabs, they named as, and all together we call as groups. Okay. So the ribbon where it is lies below the title bar. Ribbon is below the title bar. File tab. File tab is present on the left side of the ribbon, and this tab has many options: creating, saving, opening and printing the presentation. File. Can you see more options there? Yes, children. Now slide plan. Slide plan is located at the center of the window. This is the main working area of the PowerPoint window. It displays a large image of the slide that has been currently selected. A slide in a single page in a presentation. It can contain text, pictures, sounds and videos. A slide has one or more place orders. A place order is a box with the dotted borders. Can you see the two rectangle boxes are there? Those two rectangle boxes we call as the place holder. we called as placeholder with dotted borders. You can place text pictures inside a placeholder. Now turn the page, children. Next page. So navigation pane. Navigation pane is located on the left side of the PowerPoint window. It displays all slides in the presentation. Here you can move between the slides to view each slide one by one. It has two tabs, slide tab and outline tab. It has two tabs, slide tab and outline tab. Slide tab is where it displays all the slides in a small view. So the slide tab is what? It can display all the slides in a small view, where the outline tab displays only the text written. So whatever the written part, that only it will display to make the changes of the text from here. The next is the status bar. Status bar is present at the bottom of the PowerPoint window. It displays the slide number and the total number of slides in the presentation. So it have the view buttons for viewing the presentation. It also have the zoom slider and zoom button. See the slide numbers are there now, one of an office theme. So view buttons is also there and zoom slider is also there. Okay, we'll go to the next page, children. Creating a presentation. When you start PowerPoint, it opens a new presentation with a title presentation, and the slide pane shows the slide with the two placeholders. This slide is known as title slide. So title slide is what? It is present on the topmost of the presentation, and it has two placeholders. One is the top one is the title slide, while the lower one is the subtitle slide. Okay, adding text to a slide. So now you're adding. Just click inside the placeholder and start typing. So what they had at the title here, computer zone. Can you see the fly away to the computer zone? Okay, next subtitle you can add using the another placeholder. Inserting a text box. To insert a text box, follow these steps. Click on the text box option in the text group of the insert tab. Click on the slide. A text box appears with a cursor inside. Type your text in the text box. The size of the text box will increase as you type. To delete a text box, click on the border of the text box. Then press the delete key. So now you type the subtitle also. Now if you made some wrong, now that you can delete it. You can delete it by pressing the delete key. That border you can also remove. Click on the border of the text box and press the delete key, and the box will go off. Okay, children, we'll go to the next thing. Next page, inserting a picture on the slide. So you can add pictures to your presentation. It became more interesting. To insert picture, follow these steps. Click on the picture button in the images group of the insert tab. The insert picture dialog box appears. Select a picture from the pictures library. Click on the insert button. The picture will be inserted on the slide. Now saving a presentation. Now we have inserted a picture. Can you see the one penguin picture they selected and they inserted it? Can you see in that picture 6.16? Now saving a presentation. Once you finish designing a presentation, you may want to save it to use it later. So what you will do? So you should always save your work to avoid loss of data. To save your presentation, click on the file tab, click on save. The save as dialog box appears. Type a file name in the file name box of the bottom. Click on save button. So below the file button, can you see the save button there? 6.17 they saved, and after the saving we have to give a name of the presentation, then we have to give a save. So next page, all the PowerPoint presentation are saved with the extension. How they are saved now? With .pptx. If you name your presentation this computer zone, then the PowerPoint will be as computer zone.pptx. Now viewing a slideshow. A PowerPoint provides the option of combining all slides of the presentation into the slide. A slideshow displays a series of slides on a full computer screen. It is just like a pictures in the photo album. So how you will view in the presentation is a one after the another slide will be, you can viewing like that, like how you view in the picture in the photo album. There are three ways to view a slideshow, that is beginning option, slideshow and slideshow tab. So beginning option can see in the picture 6.18, the yellow one from beginning. Then press F5 key on the keyboard to start the slideshow from the first slide. Click on the slideshow button on the status bar. This starts the slideshow from the current slide. Slideshow button on the status bar. Can you see the slideshow button there? Yes, that is the slideshow button, children. Okay, now move on to the next page, children. Closing a presentation. Now we have to close a presentation. Click on the file tab, click on close. If the file is not saved, then click on save. If you want to save the changes. If you don't want to save, if you don't want to save the changes made, then click on cancel if you want to cancel the command. Okay. Now opening a saved presentation. Now you are opening a saved presentation. You want to view that. Click on file tab. Click on open. Open dialog box appears. Click on file you wish to open. Click on open. Can you see in the file? Yes. Open is there. Option page 6.21. See the figure? Open. Yes. The short way of that opening the presentation is what? Control plus O. Control plus O. Now we'll go to the other page, editing an existing presentation. So you want to edit it, you want to add or delete. How will do adding a slide? You can add many slides as you want in the presentation. To add a slide similar to the existing one in the presentation, click on the new slide option in the slide group of the home tab. Slide layout. You can also add a slide in a new layout. A slide layout is the arrangement of all items that make up slide in the presentation. It contains placeholders for text, videos, pictures, charts and shapes. Click on new slide drop arrow. Choose any layout from the menu. Microsoft PowerPoint includes the 9 built-in slide layouts. So there are 9 types of slide layouts are there. Can you see the picture? 6.23. Yes, the title and the content is there in the first row. It shows mostly commonly used layout used to give a little title and it contains in points. Another is title slide layout used to add a title and subtitle. It is very easy to use. Just click on any of the placeholders and start typing. Title only layout is used if you want to place or a title on the page. You can then insert other types of objects such as pictures you needed. Blank layout is often used when a picture needs no further information. It will be needed to cover the whole slide. Blank is what? No information. While the title only is you can place only a title on that page. A title slide is what? Added title and subtitle. It's easy to use and start typing. Understood, children? Now we'll go to the next page. Deleting a slide. So now to delete a slide, what are the steps we need to follow? Just select a slide and you want to delete in slides tab. Right click and select the delete slide option or press the delete key from the keyboard. Navigate between the slides. Navigate between the slides in the presentation means to move from one slide to another. To move to the next slide, press down the right arrow key to move to the previous slide. So next slide you want to go now, press down. Then you want to view the previous slide now, press up. Okay, or left arrow key. You can use the scroll to the mouse and move to the next of the previous slide. Existing PowerPoint. Existing PowerPoint. Click on the file tab. Click on exit. Okay. Now I have already told choose the correct answer in class, and one more time I'll repeat. Number 1 option is D, number 2 option is A, number 3 option is A. Number 4 the option is B, whereas the number 5 the option is B. So name the shortcut ways to insert a new slide is Control plus YAM. Yes, children. Insert new sliders, Control plus M. To save a presentation, Control plus S. Where to open an already existing presentation, Control plus O. To add a sliders, Control plus M. To start the slideshow is F5. Now who I am have many options for creating, saving, opening and printing a presentation is dash file tab. I am used to add text pictures on the slide layout. I display information such as slide numbers, total number of slides and so on, status bar. Answer. Now matching is to run a slideshow. So matching is given, the C is the answer. To close a presentation, number A is answer. To run a slideshow from the beginning is 3 is D. D is answer, whereas to insert pictures is B. So the order is 2, 4, 1, 3. Fill in the blanks. The title bar is located at the top of the PowerPoint window. The slide has one or more place orders. The outline displays only the text written in the slide. Press the F5 key on the keyboard to start the slideshow from the first slide. All PowerPoint presentations are saved with the extension. What is the extension? .pptx dot. Kindly change that, children. .pptx dot. Kindly change that. It's only given in the answer ppt. Kindly change, children, that one. .pptx. Now the question answers I have given there. So you kindly write in your classwork, children, and learn for the exam, children. Thank you, children.